Greetings, welcome back to the Black Pill. It's another installment of long overdue movie reviews. Today we're talking about The Invasion, 2007. Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman. Uh, Maybe you watched it and thought it was kind of mediocre. I did too. Um, when I saw it, when I saw it the first time, I was grading papers, so I wasn't really paying attention. And but I saw it again, and some of the subtext um, sank in a little deeper. So I think the best science fiction uses science elements to set a scene for some human drama that is not otherwise possible or believable. A great example of this is Another Earth. There's this alternate universe background, and just that. It's the backdrop against which this really human story is told about regrets and mistakes and atonement. You just get to examine questions from different sorts of angles that you wouldn't get to do in like a real world story. So the invasion is about an organism that changes people. It's presented as insidious and disgusting. It's transmitted, for example, by those already transformed vomiting into the beverages of those not yet infected, or in a particularly disturbing scene, directly into their mouths. Infected people endure a brief hibernation when they next sleep. They become covered in a sticky chrysalis, a second skin. When they emerge, they're transformed. Uh, into what? They're a strange mix of peacefulness and aggression. They express little emotion or pleasure in one another's company. They don't laugh, they don't rage. They do kill remorselessly. Um, Dogs attack them and suffer the penalty. Those immune to the infection are quietly disposed of, and those amenable to the infection are held down and infected against their will. The first half of the film is the presentation of these new people, these others, as insidious and frightening. The protagonist, Nicole Kidman's character, experiences one of them as the husband of one of her patients. He's a strange, dislocated man who arrives at her office to take his wife home. It's clearly a threat to her safety. Uh, Nicole Kidman's son is with her ex husband, obviously clearly infected, the husband, and she wants to rescue the son from the situation. But some events later in the movie sort of cloud this view, this interpretation. First, the alien host respects the protagonist's privacy. She's on a train in the bathroom, and a young boy calls out to her, "Just sleep and join us." She replies that she will do so, she just wants to do it in private. The boy acquiesces. She paints herself with glue so she has the appearance of the newly converted and holds down her emotions, passing among the aliens. Next, she tells the young boy that she just wants to get back to her family. He says, "We're all family now." Later in the film, a series of news clips describe an increasingly peaceful world. Israel and Palestine reach a peace agreement. Venezuela and the US open their markets, and on and on. And as the infected come to outnumber the uninfected, life goes on exactly as normal. People eat, work, love one another. Once the old humans are eliminated in a given area, peace grows and blossoms. The film leads me to wonder, why do the old model of humans resist the progress of the new models? Is their project to create a vaccine or even a treatment morally well founded? What would you give up in order to defeat racism and war? The protagonist, Nicole Kidman's character, makes some suggestive remarks. First, she prescribes her patient an antipsychotic because the patient doesn't trust her husband. Later, she laments this decision, and this closely mirrors our own world, where psychiatry's first line of attack is to medicate problems away. Could we outgrow this? This character suggests that we can. At a dinner with some philosophers, she describes a future in which we've stood on the shoulders of the giants of psychology. Feminism has a place at the table, she suggests. But 50 years ago, that was a radical idea. People are evolving still. While we look much like the humans who wandered the earth 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 years ago, in what ways are we different in terms of cognition and morality? There's some irony here, some tension between her two selves. One self sees the slow march of evolution and supports social change. The other sees peace blossoming on the news, knows the reason is this new form of human in front of her, and seeks to stop, hold back, reverse the change. And I think this film has it exactly correct. We're tending more and more toward peace, toward a global family. Uh, News reporting to the contrary. But there are elements of resistance out there that label ecological consciousness as eco terrorism and concern for the public good as socialism, meaning some kind of Stalin thing. War is for profit. Medicine is for profit. Food is for profit. Racism is for profit. As long as some people profit from disharmony, harmony will be very difficult to attain. We have to do more than wait for the old racist class to die off. So let's ask the questions. What would you give up to attain peace in our time? Would you let go of your stronger feelings? Would you accept strangers as your own family? Would you cut ties with zealots, abandon political party, work for the common good, give up faith, and the accompanying doubt? Okay, bye.